G'day everyone. Tomorrow is the first day of winter. There's a little under 2 weeks left of the Victorian trout season, and today I've decided to head out and target a rainbow trout. But why am I targeting only rainbow trout? Stay tuned and find out. Rightio folks, this late in the autumn the brown trout are spawning. If they're not spawning, they're getting very close to spawning, and I just can't bring myself to cast a lure to a wild brown trout when it's doing its thing to try and restock the streams with juvenile fish. This is the time of year that I think they should be left alone. I would fully support an earlier closing of the Victorian trout season. I know in Tasmania it's already closed, and I would support it closing earlier in Victoria. But it's open, we're still allowed to go fishing. A lot of people are still going fishing, and that's fine because they're allowed to, and I thought I'm sort of missing out. So what I'm going to do, I've come up to a waterway here that I know contains only rainbow trout. If there is brown trout in this stream, then I will eat my Strike Tiger beanie because I've been fishing it for close to 35 years and I've never seen one brown trout. I've only ever seen rainbow trout in this particular waterway. Rainbow trout aren't spawning yet. They spawn later than browns. Brown trout start spawning here in Victoria around about late May and into June, whereas rainbow trout don't usually start until July. Sometimes maybe late June, but usually it's mid-July through August and even into September sometimes. So we're still a good 4 to 6 weeks away from rainbow trout spawning. So by targeting rainbow trout today, I'm not going to impact the fishery, because I'm not going to upset any spawning fish or interrupt any spawning fish while they're doing their thing. So today I'm chasing rainbow trout, and if I get out again at all this season, it will be chasing rainbow trout. I'm decided I'm going to leave the brown trout alone, but today I'm going after rainbows, and I've just been into adventure camping and fishing and bought these bright coloured lures. If you watched a video I made recently about catching trout in the autumn, you would have seen that I mentioned all about bright coloured lures in the spawning season, or as the build up to the spawn. I've got a fluorescent orange rooster tail spinner. The rooster tail spinners are fantastic. They are probably the best fish catching bladed spinner I've ever used. And next one after that is the Super Vibrax bladed spinner by Blue Fox. I think the rooster tails probably entice more fish to strike than the Super Vibrax, but the Super Vibrax are heavier, they cast further, and they're as tough as nails. And on top of that, throw into the works a Strike Tiger Nymph in orange spawn colour, which I've got some of them here. I'm going all orange. I'm going after rainbow trout. It is absolutely bloody freezing, and I forgot to bring my green jumper. I don't know whether I'm going to tough it out in a dull coloured t-shirt or walk up the water wearing this bright coloured wind cheater. The beanie will help. Rightio, I'm going to be doing everything in my power to keep my feet dry. I'm not getting water over my gumboots. It is freezing. I've gone with this bright orange rooster tail spinner. Tell you what, I'm going to give it a kiss for good luck before it gets slime on it. Very first cast, bang. Ah, I wish. I have got one following it. Rightio folks, I think it's time to change lures. This one here is spinning well, it looks really good, but it's not catching me any fish. So I can either change it to that the Super Vibrax, which is a little bit smaller and a slightly different colour, or I can go to a Strike Tiger soft plastic Nymph. I'll have a look in my tackle bag and I'll decide then. Rightio folks, I've gone with the Strike Tiger Nymph soft plastic in the orange spawn colour. What I had on was looking really good, but it wasn't working today, so I've gone to the Strike Tiger Nymph. If this doesn't work, I'll try that other little Super Vibrax, and if that doesn't work, well then perhaps I got it completely wrong with my theory on orange at this time of the year, and I'll try something black. There's nothing wrong with conceding that you've got it wrong. There's no prizes for being perfect, folks. If there was, I'd have a trophy room full of them. No, I wouldn't. Don't take that comment too seriously. shit. Couldn't have made that look any less graceful, could I? Oh, it's got to be something sitting in there in this slower water, in the shade. Something just moved in the centre of the hole. Oh, there's a touch. Got him. Yes! He hit it. He hit it as I paused it. He's quite a nice rainbow trout. Gee whiz, it's taken me a while. See if I can get in here to land him. You watch, I could just about guarantee this fish will be hooked in the top lip or the side of the lip. The old trout, when they hit these Strike Tiger Nymphs, they are almost always lip hooked. Come here, buddy. And that is no exception. Once again, lip hooked. What a lovely trout. I'm trying to get a photo before he flicks because they've got a habit of doing that. Give an almighty kick. Right, buddy, there you go. What a lovely photo. And what a lovely fish, hey? He is a really nice rainbow trout. He'd been given 30 centimetres a nudge, maybe even a little bit bigger. Easy to unhook. Quite a nice little fish. Ripper. See you, buddy. He's not spawning because he's a rainbow trout, and the rainbow trout don't spawn for a little bit longer yet. Probably another 6 weeks. Oh, there's a little one following that then. Just a bit too shy to take it. A bit too small maybe even. He was tiny. Got him. Oh, he must have just grabbed the tentacle. Or the antler or antlay or whatever you want to call it. The rubber bit at the end. And not the hook. There he is. He's just down there. That's big. That would be a different fish. He's coming up for it. Oh shit. Stuff the car. I can still see him. He's just in front of me here. Obviously my grey jumper isn't bothering him. Now. Here he comes. Got him. Oh no. He got off. He must be just apprehensively striking the lure and just hitting these long tentacles here. He's not actually hitting it hard enough to grab the hook. He's only grabbing the antler. Or the tentacle. I don't think he'll come back out now though. He said, ooh, something's not right here. Rightio folks, hold on tight. One monster rainbow trout coming right up. Oh, I spooked something. I've landed too close to its head, I think. I can't help but think he's still there. I'll go a bit further up and see if that helps. Something's come after it, take it. I don't think it was very big. I can still see him. It's in the back of the hole there. I spooked him that time. He doesn't know what's going on. It's very important that I try and remain low right now because his alertness is very high. He is on high terrorist alert. Oh, there's a swipe, take it. He's not taking it. I wonder what I need to do. Do I need to go to a dark colour? Here he comes. He's following it with every cast, but he's not taking it. I wonder if I hold the rod up higher, if that'll allow me to fish it a bit slower. Yes, it did, and I got him. I wet my hand. Look at that. I just held my rod up a little bit higher so that the lure would suspend a bit more in the water, and then I could work it a bit slower, and the plan worked. Oh shit, come here, buddy. Slippery as a butcher's prick. Oh, look at, come here. Look at that. What a beautiful coloured fish. Absolutely glorious. Such a pretty fish, these young rainbows. They're pretty to look at, and they're pretty slippery because he's already gone. Unbelievable. He slipped out of my hand like a bit of Dove soap in a hot shower in a hotel room in Ballarat. Unbelievable. It's a better cast. Oh, look at this. I'll wet my hands. Oh, look at that, he got off. Look, I wet my hands and all so I wouldn't damage him. I just saw about 4 trout about 3 inches long. Got him. There we go. I've just wet my hand. See, oh, every time I go to wet my hand I lose the fish. Very tight little spot. Oh, something swirled. Got him. Oh, nice fish too. There, going for the lift. Now look at this, I can't wet my hands in the creek because it's way down there. But what I can do is lay my rod on the ground, let my hands in this morning's dew. Have a look at that. What a lovely rainbow trout. Look at that beautiful crimson stripe. For those that don't know, the best way to tell a rainbow trout apart from a brown trout is the spots on the tail and the crimson stripe or red stripe down its face like that. What a lovely fish. He'd be in the low to mid 30 centimetre size. Got the red stripe down the side here, the red patch on the side. As they get bigger, sometimes they lose that. The spots on the tail are always a giveaway. Squat right down, there you go, buddy. What a lovely, lovely, lovely rainbow trout. Rightio, folks, that's it for me. I've just fished this hole and done no good. It's been quite a tough afternoon. I've only actually landed 3 fish and I've lost probably 5 or 6 others, and I've seen heaps of other fish that I didn't catch. The temperature at the moment is dropping like a stone. I ended up getting wet over my gumboots, so I've got wet feet. It's currently about 4 or 5 degrees. There will be a white frost here tonight. I can see my breath. It's very cold, and I've got a t-shirt on wet feet, so I'm about to walk back to the car. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got something you'd like to see me make a video of, if you've got something you'd like to see me talk about or whatever over the next few months, please leave a comment down below this video, because the trout season ends next weekend. I'm not going to be doing a lot of fishing over the next couple of months. I'm going to be making other videos with different types of content. If you've got something fishing related, whether it's a lure review or something, by all means leave a comment below. I won't be able to get to everybody because I've already got a few people that have asked me for stuff, but I will do my best to accommodate people during the off season by answering questions with videos. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, the best way that you can support this channel is to like my video and share it on your social media platforms for other people to see, because the more people that see it, the more inspired I am to keep going. So thank you very much. I've had an awesome day. A cold day, I'm scratched to death by blackberries, and I wouldn't have it any other way.